Gemini. Happy New Year. My name is Audrey Alison and I'm very excited to be here. We have so much going on in this month, and perfectly on January 1st we have our new moon. So coinciding with New Year's resolutions, we have a new moon at 10 degrees Capricorn where you can focus your intentions on your 8th house. The sun is also here at the top of the year, illuminating that sector for you. The 8th house is the house of sex, the house of secrets, the house of rebirth, death, regeneration, transformation, change. It's a very deep house, very psychic and quiet house. But having a new moon here suggests change, and starting off the year, you could find yourself heading down a new path, setting new intentions on how to better yourself in certain areas. It could be regarding sex, it could be regarding death, it could be, you could be coming out of experiencing the loss of somebody into this month of January, and how to implement change from that. The sun being here like it is every year will shine its way into the area best suited for you. I think it'll make sense to each person, obviously individually, but having a new moon on the first day of the year is just super rare. On January 1st we haven't had one on that day in decades, and we have 2 new moons in January. They're called super moons because their location is closest to the earth, and they're also in direct alignment with the earth, so they're potent, to say the least. On the 11th, Mercury, your ruling planet, enters Aquarius, another fellow air sign, a brother sign to you. And this is in your 9th house of faraway places and philosophy and religion and higher study, higher education, and long-distance travel. Mercury being the planet, your ruling planet of communications and writing and publishing and expression. Also local short distance travel. Having it go into this 9th house could stimulate some movement. You might have plans to go away. You might not have had a lot of action during the holidays for travel, but you would implement them in January. On the 15th, we have a full moon, 25 degrees Cancer, and this is in your 2nd house of money and finances and possessions and self-worth, self-value. Full moon in Cancer for you, Gemini, on the 15th would mean that your focus, what's shining upon you, what's being illuminated for you, is how to get your finances in order. And what better month to start off than the first month of the new year of 2014 to get your budget, get your finances aligned. It's in the stars, so you might as well start implementing that. On the 19th, the sun enters Aquarius, as it does every year, and this is in your 9th house again, Gemmy, of faraway places and long-distance travel and religions, philosophies. This sector is very heightened for you, with Mercury in the 9th and then the sun entering the 9th. And also on the 30th, we have the 2nd new moon entering Aquarius. And this is also in your 9th house, 10 degrees Aquarius. So, you could be in a deep study as well. You could be entering school and taking it very seriously. The 9th house is higher education and philosophy. And also, you could want to surround yourself with new energies and new people from different lands, accumulating new and different eclectic people and energy around you. There's a lot of newness entering your life and the people that you're choosing to surround yourself with, and good for you. It's always good to switch it up. On the 31st, Mercury, your ruling planet again, is going to change signs twice in 1 month into Pisces, another mutable sign of the zodiac, and this is in your 10th house of career. You're going to hear news about your career. I think the last day of January into February, but we'll get into that next month because next month is really focused on your career. Okay, so we covered the supermoons. There's two. We covered the two moves with Mercury, your ruling planet. So it's a very active month for you as well. I don't see a lot of lazy couch days for you, Gemmy. You're moving out, you're moving around. In these readings, in these forecasts, I wanted to do a reading. I would usually just pick a card for you in previous forecasts and show you what it was and how it related to the planetary transits. But I'd like to just do a quick 4-card spread for each sign to start off the new month of January, and just to let you see a little bit of how I assess things here in readings. I'll show you each card as I pull them, and I won't do a full Celtic cross spread. I'm just doing a 4-card spread. So, first one, the Potter. This is a great card. This is the 8 of Cups. First, second, the Tower. Third, the Still, 10 of Cups. And fourth, 3 of Wands, the Ship. Here's how I'm going to assess these. You have had a creative breakthrough. The Potter is the artist, someone who is not just working with their hands, but creating something from the inside of themselves, their passion. The Tower will suggest a change. It's in the past positioning. You're coming out of something. You've switched something up internally regarding your creative outlets, your creative connections, developments, and friendships. This is the card of communication and the internet. So YouTube, stuff like that. Internet, online dating, connections with people online, Skyping. You're going to be hearing from people more than normal. And this card is so indicative and coincides directly with this 9th house, traveling long distance abroad, not just in your neighborhood. You're thinking about going places far away. Tying this all together, I would say that you're coming out of a creative breakthrough. You're changing your friendships. You're changing who's important to you. You're surrounding yourself with people who know how to communicate with you and who you're communicating better with. And you're going places. You're going far. And this Tower I like because change is unavoidable, and you have that 8th house of change highlighted. This is considered a darker card, but what I love about the Tower is that once it occurs, there's no going back. Change is always leading to breakthroughs, and it's really good to let the disaster happen. It's in the past positioning, and just shed it off, because you're going to be shedding new skin in January, Gemmy. And, ooh, that was a lot of alliteration. Shedding new skin in January, Gemmy. Okay, so I just say go with it, because the universe is always bringing the right people to you and removing the ones that aren't fulfilling your destiny any further. And I feel like this is regarding creative people and maybe friendships, or who you would normally be communicating with via technologies. Let it happen. And I hope you have a beautiful 2014. My name is Audrey Alison, and I wish you a Happy New Year. And I do readings all through the week. You can reach me at audreyallison.com, and I'm on Facebook at Audrey Allison Astrology and Tarot. Thanks, Gemmy. I will see you next month. Have a sweet day.